Hi, peeps. Hi, everyone. Come on in. I am working on something, and of course, I'm like, okay, you guys can listen too. So, this is going to be a listening session. Put your headphones in, please. So, yeah, hope you're all good. Come on in, everybody. Hit the thumbs up button, please. I'm constantly recording, talking in my house, and it works. And I'm always trying to find different ways to get it better and better and better. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Staff. Hi, Susie. Come on in, ladies. How's it going? Hit the thumbs up, please. Everybody hit the thumbs up as you're coming in the door. Um, so I'm working on a Rose Marie session, which I have not done in like 3 years since, yeah, it's been a long time. Hi, Cat H. So I just thought for a split minute, I'm like, okay, let's just give it a try, see if I'm getting anything. And I'm hearing stuff, so I want you to listen. Come on in, everybody. Hi, Miriam. Hi, Dee. Oh, God, she heard me say hi. Look at this little one here. Look at this little girl. Were you sleeping, Junie? Did I wake you up? Hello, my friend Doggo. Did I wake you up? Were you sleeping, little girl? Yeah, you were. Can you say hi, everybody? It's me, June. Yeah. Hi, everyone. It's me, June. Really? Oh, it must be rough being a dog. Nobody understands. Nobody understands the way of Doggo. What are you doing down there, little girl? Puppo? What are you doing, Junebug? Is it because I said hi, everybody, that you came running? Is that what it is? Hi, everybody. So Junie needs to come running when I say hello? Thank you. Hi, Teresa. Oh, sorry, guys. Okay. Hit the thumbs up, everybody. Put your headphones in. This is going to be a serious listening session here. It's a beautiful 76 there. Oh, that must be nice. I don't even know what it is today. It's actually not that bad today. Yeah, Mama's talking, so she's like, "Who are you talking to, Mom?" So she comes running. Hey? Yeah. I might actually give her a treat. Oh. Oh, big stretch. Oh my God. Really? Would you like a treat? Would you like a big chewy stick? It'll keep you busy for a little while and keep you out of my hairs. Would you like a chewing stick, Junie? Huh? Are there spirits in this room, June? There is, really? Do they talk to you, Junie? They're like, yeah, why don't you hear them, Mama? They're trying to tell you stuff. Yeah, we do Black Friday. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I made a little Black Friday sale. It's on right now for Canada people. But yes, we do Black Friday as well. I read right. Okay, so give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna get her a treat stick and kick her out of this room. So yeah. So bear with me. I will be 2 seconds. Come on. Treat stick for the June Junie. Treat stick for the June Junie. Okay, go sit down. Where are your good ones? Oh, here they are. These are the good sticks. There you go. Okay, I'm going to shut my door. Lock her out of here. Any new monthly subscription available for the States? There is a new reading subscription I just posted. But as for like physical products, unfortunately, no. Heidi White. But I just made this kick-ass program where you get a monthly service with me where you get readings every month. You connect with me one-on-one, once a week, and I give you readings, guidance, one-on-one help. Hi, Kiwi Gal. So yeah, so I'm excited about it. All right, so everybody got your headphones in? Put your headphones in, please. Hi, Linda Brown. How are you doing? Hope you're feeling okay. All right, everybody ready? So I'm going to share screen. Okay, so this session, my intention behind it was Rose, but I think I'm getting a combination of Rose and Summer in this. And it's short. It's only like 30 seconds, but it's going to take like an hour to listen to it. You're doing much better. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Yay. So yes, a new monthly reading. I named it Intuitive Guidance. I have so many of you asking for help, and I was like, oh, I was hesitant to do it. Well, I'm doing it now. So if you register, you get help from me every month. It comes out monthly like Netflix does. And yeah. Okay, so we ready? Let's go. Trying to ignore the dog outside my door here. Okay. So we're going to review this, and then I might end up recording just another one. Ready? Okay, so my intention behind this was Rose Bly. Okay, 1 sec here. My volume. All right. Okay, so I'm hearing the two of them. I hate her at the end, okay? Okay, flat out, I hate her. Boy, this is gonna be deep. Hey, give me a minute here. I need to pull you guys up so I can see what you guys are saying. Do 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 do. Okay, here we go. One sec. For some reason, when I'm clicking on my phone to pull up my own live here, nothing happens. It doesn't come up. It's like I got myself freaking blocked. Give me a sec here. Let's go on my other account. There we are. Okay. Okay, gotcha. All right, there's the chats. Okay, so everybody just have some patience and listen, please. And I'm doing this anyways, so I thought you guys could all just hang and listen as well. I will be, you guys know what I do. I go over chunk by chunk by chunk by chunk as I'm listening to it. And adjusting the volume. Hey, I think I keep hearing the name Journey here in the front. I actually, before I came on, I thought I was actually hearing Journey knows or Junie, I'm sorry, Journey saw her. But honestly, it could be saying Junie. Listen to the mouth. Okay, I'm right there. I'm flat out hearing, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wow. I was scared of her. I hated her. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna have to let June out. I think she needs to go out. I'm still getting what I've been getting all this time. It was the sister that did it. It was her sister. Flat out. It's either they did it directly or they actually paid someone to do it. And it was about hate. They hated each other. One was jealous of the other. The nasty one was jealous of the pretty one. Flat out. Hi, Vexing. Okay, hun. Okay, I'll be right back. I think Junie needs to go pee, so I will be right back. Hi, Lisa Kate. Okay, Papa, you gotta go pee pee. Let's go. Let's go. So, yeah, so all this time, when it comes to Rosemary, I've been flat out getting the sister the entire time. Like, and it was just like shared just hatred, hatred, jealousy. Uh, yeah. And so that's what I'm hearing here as well. Okay. I'm just trying to boost the volume in the little quiet spots here. Give me a sec. June's out there telling everybody off. Okay. But ultimately, when it doesn't matter what I work on, the only thing I'm really trying to find out is where I'm constantly listening for something, some sort of landmark, some sort of key, right? For the longest time, I was picking up her location being in a slough in Wisconsin. But then a few months in, I started getting stuff different. I was actually picking up possibly in Tennessee together in Tennessee. Okay. There's a big chunk to delete here. So we'll review this for a little bit, and then I might just record another one with you guys right here, and you guys see what I do. This isn't a spirit box, nothing. This is literally just my freaking room. I record my room. This one I actually stood in the hallway and recorded it because my computer's kind of loud. Like my computer gives off this annoying loud fan noise. And so I'm noticing my microphone picks it up a lot especially when I'm trying to do EVP sessions. It's super annoying. So this one we're listening to right now, I stood in the hallway here and recorded it. See if I can get away from this noise. Okay, but you can clearly see the vocals here. Like, it's insane, isn't it? This is not a spirit box. Thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you. Okay, all right, be right back. Dog's hopefully finished now. Oh my God, Jude. Come on, go, pups. Jude. Come on, Papa. Jude. Go lay down. Banky. Blanky. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. That dog is such a barker. Brandon. Brandon in Summer's case or Rose's case, and this isn't a spirit box. This is just, it's literally house I recorded. Brandon for Summer or for Rose? I was picking up the name Trevor. I don't know if that means anything to anyone. Trevor. I'm flat, and I did get this years ago too. I am getting that possibly someone paid someone to do it. Someone's been paid in Rose's case, according to my readings. It's not facts. Don't ever take what I'm saying as facts, please. Okay, so let's go. You got your headphones in. Okay. Right there, I'm hearing summer returned, something summer returned. Taking pictures, getting picture. I've been praying. I've been praying. Okay, that's okay. That flat out I could hear it say, I can see June. Okay, so they're talking about June. My dog. Give me a sec. I gotta clear my throat. Da-da. Okay. All right. So just there, I heard it say, I can see June. See? Like, hello. I don't even know how I'm doing this, you guys. It just happens. Like, I can see June. That's what it's saying. I can see June. Okay, there's another voice there. There's a clear one here, a male. It might be one of my grandparents. I'm deaf. Death by Sugar. Okay, right here, flat out, they're giving me shit for having sugar. Flat out, I had put sugar in my coffee today. They're giving me shit for putting sugar in my coffee. Okay, all right. Okay, right here, I'd like to try and like teach you guys something. This sound I'm hearing right in this little chunk here, I don't hear it very often. And to me, it is literally like this, it's like the angel realm sound. There was one time where I did a session like this, and I actually heard choir music come through, like right in my room here. I heard angels and choir church music, hymns being sung. And right here, I'm hearing the same tone right there. Talk. I think it's saying I'm talking. Oh, wait. Stalking her, I heard. Okay. All right. So I might be picking up multiple things here. I did 2 readings today on the cases in town here. Those 2 ladies that are missing. One of them I'm flat out getting. One of the ladies was being stalked. And right there, I'm actually hearing stalking her. Ooh, stalking. Okay. Turn the song on. Wow. You embarrassed mummy? Hate. Wow. I'm flying. I'm flying. It's I'm flying. I'm actually hearing I'm flying. Flying. Wow. Behavior. No, I hated her. Wow. I hated her. Okay. I'm gonna listen again. I'm sorry. Oh, I hate it when I hear I'm sorry. I hate when I hear I'm sorry. Hear it? Flat out. I'm sorry. Wait, I'm hearing a location here. I'm hearing a location here. How do I repeat this? Oh, here. Okay. I think I'm actually hearing I missed the luncheon. I missed the luncheon crawl. I missed the lunch. You hearing something? Can I slow it down? Yeah. Give me a sec here. I'm going to repeat it all again. Let's do it, say 10 times. And then speed. Where's the speed? The only thing I don't like is speed on this thing is kind of funky. You're a bit soft. Oh, okay, I'm actually hearing hear me talk. Hear me talk. Okay, but what happens is every time you change the speed, it actually changes what you think you're hearing. Hear me talk. Okay, hear me talk. I think that's what I'm hearing. Hear me talk. Yeah, yeah. Hi, Kristen. Thanks for being here. Hi, Krista. Okay. That's hard. That's really hard. That's hard. I don't know what the hell that's saying. Okay, right here I'm actually hearing nightmare. Hurt me. We never hurt. I'm hearing. We never hurt. Yeah. We never hurt. Yeah. Okay. Crazy, isn't it? Casework. Police working for summer. Police looking for summer. Oh, okay. That actually says, please listen to summer. Keep praying. It's very hard to listen to. It's very hard to understand. But once you hear something, you get it, and it's like it's there. You get it. It's super hard. I hit her. I hit her. Took my hamburger. I hit her. Took my hamburger. It's either I hit her or I hate her. Took my hamburger. Oh no, okay, it says I hit her. It hurt my hand a bit. Okay. Mom's gonna beat you. Okay, so again, totally, I'm just still getting it. Like I have all this time. It would with I'm getting Rose and Candace. It was a sister thing, just a sister hatred, conflict all their lives. I'm getting the nasty one hated the pretty one, flat out. Wow. And the nasty one possibly is paid somebody money to do something here. Beat you. Okay, now I'm hearing the name Jack. Okay, so this is just a whole bunch of stuff here. I think we're getting multiple topics here. Okay, and then here they're giving me shit. Flat out giving me shit. Skip the sugar I'm hearing. Gotta be careful. Again, giving me shit. Okay, now I'm getting stalking her. Turn the song on. Not sure what that's referring to. Turn the song on. Okay, now I'm hearing Jack. Oh God, sorry guys. I don't want to do Jack and Lily case. I don't want to do Jack and Lily. But if it's coming through, it's coming through, right? Jack. And there I'm hearing a woman say, "My babies." Okay. No way. I hated her. Wow. So at the very end, it's clearly says I hated her. Wow. Oh my God, that's deep. I don't want to do Jack and Lily's case, you guys. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't want to do Jack and Lily's case. I don't know why. I just don't. I see all of YouTube dive head first in Jack and Lily's case. I just don't want to do it. I want nothing to do with it. Jack and Lily's case, I see two scenarios. I see it's either Danny or Daddy. I don't know that it's either Danny or Daddy. And I'm seeing two spots for the kids. They're reasonably close together, but not right with each other. One is under a pile of gravel, according to my readings. It's not fact. And then there's the other one is like in the woods under dirt. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to, Krista. Okay, well, that was crazy. Huh. I just thought I would see if I was getting anything about Rose Bly. Okay, and this is one I did the other day. I'm trying to narrow down, I keep getting the name Ashley for, let's just say, the holler on Ben Hill. I'm getting the name Ashley. If you guys know what I'm talking about, I'm trying to figure out something, and I'm getting a name of Ashley. And I think that's what this session is. Hi, Ange. The missing children. Hmm. Okay, this one. I'm near the brown house. I'm near the brown house. Half their hog. Oh my god. So, the other day I put just a little post on my YouTube page, and all I put was for future reference, freezer. Huh. Brown freezer, actually, to be exact. Spray painted brown, a brown freezer. This one's a little bit harsh. I'm actually hearing, the spirit I'm hearing here is yelling. They're screaming, actually. Covered with flowers. So what I'm picking up in this here, this is Ben Hill I'm focusing on here. Ashley Capriani, 14-year-old, missing from Elizabethton 2021, was believed to be seen in Kingsport. She had brown hair. Has she been found? I thought I saw something that she had been found. If she's not been found, then hello. July 2021. Let's just say I'm looking for, I'm getting the name Ashley, and oh my God, it probably be. There's a name in here somewhere. This is where I heard the name Ashley. And the person I'm looking for is got brown hair. And you guys all know why I'm looking for brown hair. That's all I'm saying. Brown hair, people. I'm I am I feel I am so onto something big here. At this right now, what I'm focusing on this minute has nothing to do with summer. Actually, this has nothing to do with summer at all. This is something totally different that could be kind of related, if that makes sense. No, not her. Okay. So she's not been found, this Ashley? And Rose hasn't been found, no. Yeah, Rose has not been found. Okay, and Ashley's not been found. Oh my God. Okay. Thank you for letting me know that. Huh. I'm hearing germaphobe. So this is a voice that is so different than any I've ever heard. Um, Flat out getting this is a girl named Ashley with brown hair. Remember we found brown hair, people? It was not horsehair. Hopefully I'm just totally 1000% wrong on all of this. Let's just pray I'm wrong. Please lift his gas cover. Gas. I'm hearing please. I'm hearing lift. I'm hearing gas. let's just put it this way. So I know that I am being watched. Okay. They're probably watching right now. And be interesting. I always find it just like the whole psychology of it. I always find it interesting to see if somebody's just going to run and panic. What if I'm right? What if there is just the 1% chance that I am correct here? What is this criminal going to do? If they're watching right now, which you know what? I bet you they are. Between me and you, Mr. Criminal, I gotcha. And you know I do. I'm talking to you. That it's like that movie. I know what you did last summer. I could be wrong. Of course, I could be 1,000% wrong. But there could be the 1% that I'm correct. I'm looking for a female, brown hair, somebody that's missing, and possibly with the name of Ashley. And I'll just say it again. If I'm correct, you're probably shitting your pants right now, aren't you? Because you know what? Law enforcement already has it. So, TikTok. TikTok. Good luck. Enjoy life while you got it. Because TikTok, it's coming. Your time in prison for the rest of your life or the death sentence is probably going to be knocking on your door one day. Hopefully soon. This, whoever I'm listening to here, I don't get tones like this very often. I don't get this come through very often. But this person I'm listening to, they're scared. This is flat out scared. Screaming scared. I don't get this very often at all. I bit your finger. I'm flat out hearing I bit your finger. if the suspect's watching. Do you remember them biting your finger? Hmm? Yeah, I bit your finger. Wow. Okay, let's listen again. There's a name in here. There's the name Ashley in here. The thing about this that I think I'm dealing with right here, what I think I'm listening to and dealing with right here, the thing that gives me comfort is I know, like, if I'm correct and everything, law enforcement already has it. So that's a huge comfort. But I'm just trying to figure out what is it or who is it? What is it? Who is it? What do they have? Who is it? Yeah. And I gotcha. I know I do. I gotcha. I know I do. I've known for a long time now. So what I'm dealing with right now, I'm not going to come flat out and say it because, well, let's let the person stew and freak out for a while. Um, but yeah, law enforcement already has all of this, so like, yay. It has nothing to do with summer. Those of you watching and stuff has this. What I'm talking about right this minute has nothing to do with summer and nothing to do with Rose. Okay, this is something totally different as well. Okay, um, so and it's just readings and stuff I'm getting. Okay, don't ever take anything I'm saying as like reading wise. And don't ever put my readings as facts, please. Don't ever, 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 ever do that. So yeah. Do you know about the case from California? Little girl named Melody. No, her mom named Ashley took her to Utah and did not bring her back. No, Sunshine, I have no idea what you're talking about. No idea what you're talking about, hon. Sorry. But that's not what I'm dealing with right now. I'm hearing from a spirit named Ashley, and she's got brown hair. I'm 95% positive on that name now. So, but yeah, we'll see. It's a little bit of the psychology behind all of this here. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. If the suspects watch him right now, which I know they probably are, like they're not even a suspect yet. Like, hopefully it'll come down the line eventually. But they're probably shitting their pants right now. Some of us mediums out there actually know what we're doing. Okay. Okay. That is clearly clear as a bell yelling. Okay, give me a second here. I need to Google something here. Flower Company, Tennessee. Flower Company, Tennessee flour. I'm just hearing the word flour, like flour, you're baking flour. I think I'm hearing covered in flour or dropped me in flour. Okay, I don't see anything in, let me try Hawkins County. Why am I hearing flour? Well, I kind of know why. God, yeah. It's really, 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 really gross if I am correct here. Okay, I'm not seeing what I'm looking for. Okay, and see, like a couple years ago, I was also getting chicken company chicken, like KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, chicken fast food chain, Tennessee. I don't know why, but I was picking up that Mommy Dearest actually had a job at some chicken place, which I think is probably, it's either flour. Oh, you're hearing father or flour. Okay. So it could be flowers as well. Okay. Um, I don't know, Steph, you might remember years ago I was also getting that I was getting chicken, 5 gallon bucket, chicken buckets for that held chicken for like fast food chains. Uh, I was getting that Mummy Dearest possibly actually had a job, which I don't think is the case, but I was picking up that for a while, and I was like, remember, Ryan, if you're watching, remember at one point I told you to look out for like white 5 gallon buckets, that like a chicken bucket, something you'd see at KFC if you were working in the back. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking of right now as I'm hearing this. It's what it's flour. That's what it's reminding me of. Um, but it literally could be flowers, pretty flowers. So I don't know. I'm here. Am I hearing a name here? Drummington flower? Drummington flower? Am I hearing a name? No, let's just say, let's try flower companies. Tennessee, I guess. Hmm. Nope. Okay, it's not what I'm hearing. Flower. Let's just try a flower company. See if most popular one comes up. Oh, and of course it's doing BC. I don't want BC. No, no. I'm not sure what this is going on about. Some sort of symbol here. But I'm also getting Robert Pickton. They're screaming at me. Robert Pickton over and over and over and over again. You know what? Let's go over that. I want to do that quick. Let's do this. I want to totally change topics here. Let's do a topic change quick here. Stop sharing. I want to show you guys something. Robert Pickton killed a friend of ours. Savvy and I went to school with her. It was actually Savvy's girlfriend at one time. She was a friend of mine, and Savvy dated her for a time. Super freaking sad. Robert Pickton killed hundreds of women. When Savvy and I were younger, I don't know if Savvy ever did, but I did. I went to Pickton's place. He had a big, huge barn at his place, and they called it Piggy's Palace. And we would all go there to party. Like, I think even my sister went there as well. And scariest shit. Scariest shit. I remember my ex and I years ago went to actually look at a rental. We were going to rent a place that was literally 2 doors down from the farm. And I remember as we drove by, I was like, oh my God, that's Piggy's Palace, right? We went and pulled in, and we were waiting for the landlord to arrive to show us this little house. It was this cute little cottage house out in the country. It was like it backed onto no man's land. We got out of the house, got out of the car when the landlord arrived, and I swear to you, he looked at my ex and I and told us point blank. He says, "You don't want to live here." He says, "Get out of here. You don't want to live here." And that was like maybe 4 or 5 years before it broke with the Robert Pickton story. Yeah, it was crazy. Okay, so I'm going to just try and find something here to. The news at the time was amazing. We were all on our edge of our seats. Um, there's a really good documentary from years ago. I just gotta find it. So, Disturbing Insights, Robert Pickton. What is this one? 5 years ago. Let's see. Give me a sec here while I am trying to. But I remember when the place was raided and the RCMP, holy shit, it was unbelievable. The equipment they used to look for the women is still on the property. And they stopped searching like 10 years ago or something. All like a good chunk of the equipment is still there on the land. And a friend of ours, and they're developing now. I guess the Pickton family subdivided some of the land up, and they've built townhouses and condos and stuff on that land now. friend of mine owns a condo there, and Savvy and I went to go visit them. I don't know, a few years ago. I'm standing outside having a smoke, and I could hear the women screaming. It was the scariest shit. I could hear screaming as I was standing there. Like spirit screaming. Okay, residual screaming. So yeah, unfortunately, he killed a friend of ours. After we graduated high school, she got into a really bad situation and ended up prostituting in downtown Vancouver. And she was like one of the first ones. All right, so we're going to watch something here quick. Okay, so this is all fair use. So I'm going to use commentary for definitely educational purposes here. Anyways, unfortunately, well, I don't know, it's kind of torn here. Pickton's now dead. He was killed by another inmate in prison. And the inmate actually said, I did it for the women. He murdered Pickton and flat out owned up to it and was like, yep, I killed him for the women. But there was also another, like, they don't even really know. Maybe I've heard rumors of like another 100 women that are still missing and they haven't been found and they are still, it's scary. And they say that Pickton is possibly tied in with the murders that happened down in Washington State. And I think those were called the Green River murders. And they were trying to correlate the two of them together. That Pickton was either the one doing the Green River or helping whoever the Green River guy was. Oh yeah, like over 100, Krista. It's bad. Like there's still so many they'll never find. They'll never find. And they literally went through the property with forensic, and they pulled in all the students from the universities, and they were there for like 5 years sifting through soil that was going through um, um, shifters and sieves and shifting. It was insane. Okay, so you ready? This is really gruesome, you guys. So this is fair use commentary. We are doing this under fair use. Jessica, credit goes to this Jessica Schuster account. Please subscribe to her.
Number of dead and missing women was staggering.
He was going for an even 50 as far as the number of victims were concerned. All over the farm.
Okay, so when he got arrested, he actually only got officially charged for, I think it was only 6, because they were still doing all the testing and forensics. It took years. So here we go.
Body parts.
It's bad, you guys. I remember walking past his place, like walking past his driveway, and there was women's clothes and purses and everything in the ditch. But we didn't think anything of it. We all partied there, and we thought, oh, Karen left her purse in the ditch. She was drunk last weekend.
In the form of bones and teeth and partial jaw bones.
For more than a decade, a predator had hunted women in Vancouver.
The killing, the dismembering, it was just a process he really enjoyed.
The skulls were bisected with a reciprocating saw, which he used in his slaughterhouse on the pigs.
It's just disgusting.
At the time of his capture, the number of dead and missing women was staggering.
Okay, and so this is the reason why we're watching this is what I've been getting on a reading. Not necessarily for Summer's case, okay? It's not what I'm saying here. But I'm saying my spirit guides for all this time, I would say since like June 2021, have been showing me a hole in the ground with animals in it and a pig farm situation. Okay. But I think I'm picking up on something that is much, much, much larger than summer wells. Like I'm getting this is something totally off track here. Okay.
He was going for an even 50 as far as the number of victims were concerned.
His shocking crimes earned him the name The Butcher. Robert Willie Pickton, Vancouver's most prolific serial killer.
It was so bad. And then there is another one up here up where I live in in the interior British Columbia, Sagmoan. Shit, I can't remember his name. Sagmoan. Sagmoan. Anyway, same thing. I covered him once on my channel and then I took it off because it scared the shit out of me. Same thing. They're starting to find women on his property, and he just died last year, thank God. But they've already found, I think, 3 women on his property.
February 1999. Willie Pickton was on the prowl. He headed to Vancouver's downtown east side, looking for a prostitute or a drug addict. Any woman desperate for money.
And what's crazy is, like, it's so sad he took my friend's life, but it's crazy that so many of us, we skated through without any harm. You know? Just stupid, naive teenagers wanting to party. We would go anywhere where there was a party. We didn't give a shit who it was. We'd just go because there was a party.
He spotted a young cocaine addict and offered to buy her drugs. Once ensnared, he took her back to his trailer. Once dead, Pickton knew how to make his victim disappear.
Willie was suspected of literally butchering the women like the animals or the pigs that he butchered.
Yeah. It was
Pickton's
terrible.
gruesome methods made his crimes almost undetectable. To stop him, the police had to conduct the most complex investigation in Canadian history.
That's the property there.
Robert William Pickton was born on the 24th of October 1949. His parents, Leonard and Louise Pickton, ran a pig farm in Port Coquitlam, 15 miles east of Vancouver. On the farm, the family raised, slaughtered, and butchered livestock.
And people would buy his meat all the time. Everybody knew to go there to buy their pork meat.
The life on their farm was very primitive. The animals were always allowed to run in and out of the Pickton house.
Willie's older sister, Linda, lived with relatives in Vancouver because his father believed that a pig farm was no place for a girl to grow up.
No.
Willie and his younger brother, David, stayed behind to work.
David, his brother, has been quiet. His brother spoke out for a little bit when all the investigation was going on, but it's been quiet since. Nobody's heard anything about that guy.
And their demanding mother made sure that the boys stayed on task.
She really was a tyrant. She ran the roost. The kids worked very, very hard. And she had this distinctive voice. She'd shout at the kids and say, "You kids get over here right now!" And she'd screech at them.
For Louise Pickton, pigs came first.
And where this place was, like back in the 70s, 80s, and even the 90s, this property was very remote. It was considered like the beginning of agricultural land when you were leaving the city. And it backed onto a river called Pitt River. And I don't know if they ever found any remains in Pitt River. I think they did along the shorelines.
Cleanliness wasn't a concern.
The Pickton children were famous for stinking of manure and of pigs and unwashed clothing and unwashed bodies. When they got on the school bus in the morning, children didn't want to sit near them, and they called them Stinky Piggy.
Willie struggled at school. His teachers labeled him slow, and he was given special lessons.
Yeah, he went to school in Port Coquitlam too, and Nobody ever came forward talking about him that they showed on the news that I can remember.
He and his
They might
brother
have.
tried to escape school in any way possible.
They would come back home and sneak into the house and hide under their beds. And they would stay there all day until school was out, so that their parents wouldn't know that they had skipped.
Friendless, the young Willie focused on farm work, especially caring for the family's livestock. When he was 11 years old, Willie used his savings to buy a calf at auction. The animal became his pet and only friend.
He just really loved the calf. Every day he would come home and nurture it, take care of it, feed it.
Just an absolute weirdo. It was just one of those places where you step foot on the property and you're like, oh. I remember even then I had a weird feeling. I was like, this place is kind of sketchy, but I didn't care. I was like, where's the beer? You know? Where's the beer? I was young. And I was always with boys, so I always felt safe. Like Savvy was one of them, and he always protected me, no matter where we were.
One day he came home and the calf was missing.
Willie went to his mother, and she was very brisk with him and said to go down to the barn. He went down to the barn and found that the calf had been slaughtered. He was hysterical.
That numbed out any feelings he ever had for human connection and for understanding that he could love or to connect to someone. I think that was severed at that point.
Willie continued to struggle in school, and in 1963, the 14-year-old dropped out. He found work as a butcher's apprentice, where he discovered a talent for dissecting animals.
He knew how to saw them, where to make the incisions in the body parts, how to skin them. In short, he knew what he was doing.
Yeah,
For the next
eating the
4
meat,
years,
yeah, it's
Willie
gross.
kept up his chores and his apprenticeship.
I'm very lucky I stay with my friends, and I'm very lucky that I didn't do anything stupid while I was there, you know?
It was a relatively happy time for the 18-year-old. But life on the Pickton farm was rarely happy or normal for long. On the 16th of October, 1967, Willie was taught a shocking lesson.
Dave Pickton had just got his driver's license. He was 16, and he took the family truck out for a bit of a joyride down the road.
The inexperienced driver accidentally hit a young boy walking along a country road. David raced home and told his mother what had happened. As Willie later told friends, his mother knew just what to do.
Okay, so I'm just going to skip forward here because this is all about his childhood. We get the point. Skip forward here. Okay. Yeah. Google Vancouver East Side one day. It's like the worst area in North America. It's bad.
Then, in 1994, the Picktons sold the north end of the farm. The sale netted them almost $2 million. Flush with cash, Willie and his brother started a social events business in 1996.
Yep.
Piggy's Palace
Here it
Good
is.
Times
Piggy's Palace.
Society was an excuse for the brothers to throw wild parties.
There would be literally hundreds of people, sometimes as many as 1,800 people had showed up.
Willie often
Hopefully
took
I'm not in this video somewhere.
prostitutes from low track to palace parties. Afterwards, they'd go to his trailer.
They engaged in kinky sex involving bondage.
For the first time in his life, Willie was in control.
Yeah.
His recent wealth gave him power over people, especially the wretched souls of Vancouver's low track. He exploited the vulnerable drug-addicted prostitutes in order to satisfy his disturbing sexual fantasies.
See, our friend that died, unfortunately, she got into the prostitute scene. She left school and went straight down to Vancouver East Side. It was sad. I remember when we were teenagers in grade 10 and 11, she always wanted to go downtown with me. She was like, let's go downtown. I was like, no. Like, she wanted to go down there. And I'm like, forget it. No way. I'm not going down there.
He was a pig farmer who obviously had a kind of taste for activities that most of us would consider not pleasant.
And when he didn't get what he wanted, he could turn violent. Quickly. In March 1997, a prostitute called Wendy Eistetter went home with Pickton. During sex, Willie tried to handcuff her, but she broke free.
Trigger warning, everybody.
Pickton grew enraged.
He said that he had a knife, he was coming at her.
Wendy managed to...
And this is how it broke. She managed to get away and report it. And she was the first one to report him. And this is how it all started and he got caught.
grab a knife from the kitchen.
Wherever he stabbed her and she stabbed him back.
Barely clothed and badly wounded, Wendy fled the farm. An elderly couple driving past picked her up and took her to a nearby hospital.
And I mean, this was out in Boonsville. This was out in the middle of nowhere. There was no street lights out there. It was dark, like such a scary area out there.
She's got scars everywhere, all over the place. It was horrible. Like huge scars, like really, like gosh, down and there.
The police charged Pickton with assault, but Wendy was too terrified to testify. She never showed up for the trial. The case against Pickton was dismissed. He went back to his farm.
Okay, so see the pails he was just carrying? That's what I'm getting in my readings. I've been getting that for all this time.
His pigs, and back to his butcher knives.
Trigger warning, yes.
In August 1997,
I don't know what's in this film, so...
Pickton returned to the seedy low track. He approached a 24-year-old woman called Marnie Frey. Marnie was a heroin addict. Willie offered to buy her.
See, can you guys see right here? See where I've got my mouse going up and down right here? Right there. That was my friend.
Drugs in exchange for sex. He took her back to his trailer. After sex, he turned violent. Marnie was never seen again.
They probably took her body apart.
I think Marnie was the first one they found.
And buried it in pieces on the farm, some of it anyway.
What was left, he may have disposed of at West Coast Reduction, the animal waste disposal plant that Willie frequented. The murder of Marnie Frey marked the start of a violent new chapter in Pickton's life. Along with a compelling desire to sexually dominate women, he now had a taste for murder.
So when I get haters on me and they're like, oh, Terry, you're ridiculous. Like, don't be so, like, you wouldn't believe the things people have said to me. I'm like, the only thing I feel like saying back to all these people is quit being ignorant and quit being naive and quit trusting the wrong people. Okay?
Between 1995 and 1997, 21 women vanished from Vancouver's sleazy downtown East Side neighborhood.
He loved every bit of it. The pickup, the courtship on the street corner downtown, how much he'd pay, the killing, the dismembering. I think it was just a process he really enjoyed.
No one suspected that Willie Pickton was luring women to his pig
The plastic buckets of Dawn's, yeah, very similar, yes.
farm and slaughtering them.
Serial killers generally need a bigger and bigger thrill, and so they escalate their violence. When you see that with Willie, you see that he went from going to have sex with prostitutes to bringing them to his home, to raping someone, to killing.
In 1998, 9 more women vanished. The police did not investigate, and they discounted the possibility of foul play.
I just can't get past this, you guys. I just can't. I firmly feel that this is way more to do, way more than Summer. I believe there's something else underneath here that is going to come to light, and it's bad.
There were family members and friends and associates of the women that were missing that were filing police reports and being told, these women just get on the Greyhound and they go somewhere else.
Police don't like to investigate any case where there isn't a body. So they said, oh, she's just visiting her family in Florida or whatever. They didn't want to take these cases seriously.
But the prostitutes and drug addicts on Vancouver's Skid Row knew that they were being targeted.
There wasn't no notice, like, we weren't informed or anything about, beware, there's a monster on the street. It's just girls that we're not in the car anymore.
Yeah, I have to say that the RCMP dropped the ball on this so bad. And it was so bad, you guys. So bad. They ignored all of these ladies. The RCMP ignored the complaints from these ladies because they were addicts down on the street. It's so sad. Like, it's still a huge issue today.
Elaine Allen ran a shelter that provided food and social services to women who worked the streets.
It was horrifying watching women going missing. We were so aware of it. I think we all felt so powerless to do anything about it.
Allen reported several disappearances, but the police didn't follow them up.
We were just constantly rebuffed and told that, well, this woman typically takes off and she'll take off with a John and, she's fine. I'm sure she's just fine.
The Vancouver police wouldn't even say serial and killer in the same sentence. They would say, well, what do you expect? These women will get in a car with a stranger. So who knows where they are? Like, sort of a shrugging of the shoulders kind of attitude.
Women from Low Track continue to go with Willie Pickton.
So that's what I'm getting at. Somebody in that hauler, or several people in that hauler, what my readings have told me all this time, did this. They picked up prostitutes, brought them back to their place, partied with them. Things got violent, drugs were involved. And yeah, take a look at how many missing people are in Tennessee right now.
Partly because of the money he gave them, and partly because he had developed a reputation for being a nice guy. He even maintained friendships with a few women.
I don't think it's
And if you notice, I'll go gently on this one. After a certain date from a few years ago, the missing persons rate in Tennessee declined a bit. Like new people going missing, it wasn't as bad.
surprising that a serial killer has another life. It's not a simple direction that every woman that they encounter they must kill. It's more complicated than that.
One of Willie's friends was a crack addict called Lynn Ellingson. For several months in 1999, she lived on his farm. After getting high in Willie's trailer one night, Lynn fell asleep.
Something had awakened her that night, and she looked out and saw light coming from the slaughterhouse. Curious, she went outside to take a peek in and see what was going on.
Dangling in front of her were a woman's purple painted toenails. It was Georgina Papin, Pickton's latest victim. Terrified, Lynn fled the farm. Willie did not go after her.
Well, Willie was a bit of a conundrum. Perhaps he didn't kill Lynn Ellingson because she was a friend. He'd gotten to know her. Most serial killers kill people that they don't know.
Ellingson never went to the police, and Willie continued to butcher. The
Wow.
pig farmer millionaire was on his way to becoming Canada's most prolific serial killer. By February 1999, pig farmer Robert Willie Pickton had murdered at least 2 women. But more than 30 women were missing from the streets of Vancouver. As the police continued to discount the disappearances, Pickton prepared to claim another victim. Her name was Brenda Wolfe. She was a drug addict who had come to Willie's pig farm hoping to score some drugs. She never left.
He typically bound his victims or handcuffed them and strangled some victims, either with wire or with a belt.
As Willie later claimed, he carried his victims' lifeless bodies to the slaughterhouse.
It's gruesome. Okay, so you guys get the point. We're going to just skip over this here. It's nasty. I just want to see if they show what they did. Like they had the equipment and everything they had on the place to. Yeah, here we go.
The police investigators made a grid of the entire property, and they were searching at grid.
At one point, Willie told the undercover cop that he was going for an even 50, which in Willie's mind meant that he'd killed 49 women.
Pickton also implied that he'd used a disposal plant to get rid of the bodies.
He mentioned to the undercover policeman that he got sloppy in the end.
He finally had somebody that he could talk to about what was really happening. One of the biggest parts for serial killers is to get to brag about how many people they've killed.
On the 22nd of February, the police charged Pickton with the murders of Serena Abbotsway and Mona Wilson. Meanwhile, a small army of police and forensic specialists were converging on the farm to search for the remains of the other victims.
Look at
The
that.
police investigators made a grid of the entire property, and they were searching it grid box by grid box.
The forensic
Look at that.
investigation.
So this is what I'm saying needs to be done here. Like I see, this is what needs to be done eventually. And I'm praying that their search the other day on the 13th is the start of something big. And I'm not saying that Fred Hill's uncle is involved at all. I really don't get that he is. I don't think he's involved at all. I think people were using his place and possibly somebody else's place to do their whatever they do.
Revealed a terrifying record of murder and depravity.
There were some freezers in there. One of the freezers contained 2 buckets, with each containing the head and hands and feet of Serena Abbotsway and Andrea Joesbury.
They took literally hundreds and hundreds of thousands of DNA samples. It was just a mind-boggling police operation. Just a forensic search that probably is unrivaled almost anywhere.
See, and that's what I kind of worry about is I don't know if Tennessee has the resources to even do this type of thing. Like they had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of forensics workers on this case. You know?
By April 2002, the police.
And I'm saying all of this because this is based on my readings. Okay? It's what I've been trying to tell people for years. And I'm not naming any specific people.
Had enough evidence to charge Pickton with 5 more counts of murder. Stories about Pickton's butchery made headlines across Canada and the United States.
A few times I had phone calls from journalists asking me if I knew a particular woman, and I'd say, yeah, sure, I know her. Why? And they'd say, well, her remains were just found on Robert Pickton's farm. I had to process the fact that they were talking about someone who I had assumed was alive.
Even with Pickton behind bars, details about the murder spread terror throughout the city. On the 11th of March 2004, Canadian health officials issued a shocking statement.
Cross-contamination could mean that human remains did get into or contaminate some of the pork meat that was produced.
Did you hear that? Burn barrels everywhere. Yes. Yep.
We've been given a lot of pig meat from that pig farm. The night that this all broke on the news, we phoned Lynn, and the first thing that my daughter had said to her aunt was, I was really sorry with Auntie Lynn, because it's possible we could have eaten Marnie.
Oh my God.
No one brought meat forward, but for many, Pickton's trial could not start soon enough. The forensic investigation of the evidence gathered at Willie Pickton's farm lasted 22 months. By the end of 2005, the police had catalogued enough evidence to charge Pickton with a total of 27 murders.
I think the barn and everything is still there. It's up behind huge big fences now. They fenced the whole thing off, and then the family did subdivide some of the land and they built condos and townhouses on it. It's just the scariest place ever. Like I said earlier, staying at my friend's townhouse, I swear to God, I could hear the woman screaming.
But their case wasn't as strong as they'd hoped. January 2006. The trial of Canada's worst serial killer was about to begin. Throngs of spectators, including dozens of victims' family members, filled a Vancouver courtroom. They came to see a killer brought to justice. Pig farmer Robert Willie Pickton was charged with killing and dismembering 27 women. But the authorities believed that the number of victims could be as high as 49. Chilling details about his crimes gripped people in Canada and the US.
What makes Pickton front page news is this almost perverse combination, pig farming and...
Nowadays, though, you hear it's actually more like, I said, it's more like 100. There's still so many women missing. It's really, really messed up. And in northern British Columbia, there is still, they call it the Highway of Tears. Up in northern British Columbia, there's still hundreds of women missing up there. And they haven't found, like a good chunk of them haven't been found. And they just kind of don't really seem to be doing too much about it. It's terrible, honestly. Okay, so we're gonna just end it there. I just wanted to show everybody, like, this is what I'm referring to here. Okay, there you go. All right. Thank you, Jessica, thank you. We used your video. Thank you very much. So, yeah. Crazy shit, you guys. Tons of teeth were found. Yeah. Yeah. I saw teeth in a glass jar. Yes, I remember, staff. Yep. Yes, I remember. Yeah. It's just terrible. 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 So we'll see. We'll have to wait and see what happens here. I could be 1,000,000% wrong on what I'm getting here, but I can't discount what I'm getting. And like I keep saying, it's a something way larger than Summer being missing. So we'll have to wait and see. All I can do is just pray. Everybody, please pray for answers soon and for justice to come. Yeah. Yeah. All right, peeps, I've been here for 2 hours. I love you all. Happy Friday. Have a good weekend. And I'll talk to you guys probably tomorrow. Okay. Ciao. Bye.